Hi guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this beginner's guide to the European Championship. With the pending football tournament or soccer tournament, I thought it'd be a good idea to get some thoughts out there and link it to wrestling, which might be a little bit out there, but I do believe that there's wrestlers from other countries in America, so yeah, it'd be nice to link them to teams in Europe. As we know, majority of wrestlers are American or Canadian, so it'd be interesting to see who exactly isn't American or Canadian. So without further ado, we're going to go into the first group of the Euros, and that is Group A. And that sees Italy, Switzerland, Turkey and Wales all competing. We're going to start with Italy. And the wrestler what is linked with Italy is Bruno Sammartino, the legend himself. Pretty impressive and a good start, to be honest. We then look at Switzerland, and I think you know this one. It is Cesaro, the Swiss cyborg. I had no choice but to choose him in all fairness. Turkey, unfortunately, could not find any wrestlers what are linked to Turkey, which, bit of a shame, really. Then we go to the final team in the group, which is Wales. And I went with Tegan Knox as the wrestler for Wales. Out of this group, I expect Italy to proceed as the winners, and then it really is a toss-up between Wales and Switzerland for second place. Turkey could cause a few shocks, but I'm not expecting it. So yeah, just Italy are definitely the ones to watch. They've won this tournament in the past before. So Italy are definitely going to go through as the group winners. We now go on to Group B, which sees Belgium, Denmark, Finland and Russia taking on each other for the spots for the next round. And I couldn't find anybody for Belgium. Well, not anybody we'd know. So we've kind of skipped that. Denmark, I kind of like... I throw this one in there just because I covered a match of hers in a Royal Rumble review, a retro Royal Rumble review, and that's Desiree Peterson of the Glamour Girls. I mean, some of you older wrestling fans like myself probably would remember her, but for you young guys, you're just as clueless as me. Finland, you have Ludvig Borger. The guy brought in for a mini feud with Lex Luger, trying to get over Lex Luger as the next American Dream, which sadly didn't work out the way that Vince wanted it to. But Ludvig Borger is from Finland. Then finally, Russia. Lilian Dragunov of NXT UK is the guy who I've gone for that nation. For me, Belgium are winning the group. I think that should not surprise any football fans to be there. Then it is literally a toss-up between Denmark and Russia who takes the final spot. I really think Finland are going to be the bottom of this group. Group C now, and that sees the Netherlands, Ukraine, Austria and North Macedonia. We're going to start with Netherlands, and I think you know. If you don't, what the hell? It's Alistair Black who I've chosen to go with the Dutch national team. Then we go on to the Ukraine. I mean, this was a bit shocking. I always thought it was Russian. But Vladimir Kozlov is from the Ukraine. Became more of a comedic character near the end of his WWE career. but still a powerhouse nonetheless. Then Austria as Daisy's favourite wrestler right now, Walter, as their representation in this tournament. Yeah, Walter is from Austria. So North Macedonia, no surprise, no wrestlers were found for this nation. I don't even know if I know any footballers from that nation, to be honest. We move on to Group D, which for me is the most important group in the tournament, and I'm sure for a lot of my viewers who are English will totally agree, and that is England, Croatia, Scotland and Czech Republic. Could pick loads of wrestlers for the UK. Could have gone Jacob Maverick, could have gone William Regal, Pete Dunne. You know, there's so many what I could have even picked from NXT UK, but I've gone for, and I guess this is bad news. Yeah, Wade Barrett is the guy I've gone for. Croatia, interestingly enough, and I didn't know he was Croatian, as he was always built as a Russian back in the 80s, and that is Nikolai Volkov. Yeah, Nikolai Volkov's actual national, international home, if you will, is Croatia. Then we go to Scotland. Yet again, could have picked a numerous people, Gillian Dane, Nikki Cross, but I went for, yeah, you guessed it, Drew McIntyre. Czech Republic is the last one in this group, and there's no wrestlers. For me, this is an hard group to call. I think England and Croatia are the top two teams in this one. Scotland could cause a few upsets if they have the day, and I know they're going to bring the late game against England for sure. I think Croatia will top the group. I think England will be through second place. I think either Czech Republic will finish third, maybe Scotland fourth. But like I say, there's nothing really much between Scotland and Czech Republic. We move on to Group E, which sees Spain, Sweden, Poland and Slovakia. Yeah, I went for A-Kid for Spain. He recently won a tournament in the UK. Yeah, they then lost it. But yeah, I've gone for A-Kid. Sweden, sadly, no one. Couldn't find anybody representing Sweden, which is a shocker. Poland, and you might be surprised at this one because I certainly was. Commander Aziz, yes. Yeah, quite of a strange one. I didn't realise he had Polish strong style, but there you go. Commander Aziz is Polish, and then we'll go to Slovakia, and yet again, no wrestler associated with that nation. Yeah, so out of that group, we have Spain. Oh, and then it's a toss-up between... Spain will win the group. I think it's a toss-up between Sweden and Poland, who finish second. Poland, Slovakia are going to be the bottom of the group. Group F, we'll see Hungary, Portugal, France, Germany. In what is definitely the group of death. You've got 3 of the top nations all in the same group. You've got the World Cup winners in France. You've got the last European winners in Portugal. And then you've got Germany, one of the best European tournament teams in the history of football. So yeah, this is going to be so hard. And of course you've got Hungary. Poor old Hungary. Yeah, the whipping boys of this group, I'm afraid. Yeah, so we're going to start with Hungary. No surprise, no wrestlers are connected with Hungary. Portugal, going to wither out their choice. I don't know if you guys will agree, but I've gone with Shayna, who wrestles in AEW. at least on Dark or Revolution. But yeah, she's still a regular on that programme, so Shayna's from Portugal. They'll put in the comments if you know anybody else who's from Portugal, because I couldn't find anybody. Then France, well, it was easy. I went for Andre the Giant, the big man himself. You just have to. Then Germany, final one is Alexander Wolf. Yeah, probably could have gone further into the history of wrestling and found some other German guy, but he's the most recent one and more probably that we know. So yeah, out of that group, it's so tough. This is the toughest group to predict. I think France are going to top it. Then it really is a coin toss whether Portugal or Germany are going to go through. But I'm going to stick my neck out. I'm going to say Germany just makes it through other than Portugal. Don't get me wrong, I like Portugal, got some really good players, but Germany are just a really good tournament team. Okay, so that is my wrestlers in the Euros list. Yeah, if you can list any wrestlers that I could have included in this for any of the nations, then please drop them in the comment section below. Put in who you are predicting to get through the group stages. Do you agree with me or you disagree with me? It's completely fine. Who would you have in your sweepstake to win this tournament? I do realise that a lot of you guys are not football fans or soccer fans, and this channel is mainly a wrestling channel. But hopefully throughout this summer, we can have a little bit of a change. Just a note, for the point system, in the group stages, it's 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. And yeah, so whoever tops the group goes through, and I think the second place team goes through, and I think there's room for a possible third place team. I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah, my first game on the channel will be Turkey versus Italy, the opening game on Friday night. I'm starting an hour early just to let people settle in and get settled down. So it's starting at 7 PM UK time, and that'll be 2 PM Eastern. Please come and join in the fun. It always is fun. You know me, I'm a bit out there with some of the stuff that I say. Yeah, and yeah, let's get ready for a summer of football. Literally cannot wait. Been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. And remember to always keep it real. Go out, England. Bye for now.